Best of luck to the both of them.
Yeah, good luck and have fun. Alright, first round. Looks
And
like
they're off.
best bag for TKI possible. MALYSZEWSKI goes for the TKI, BRILATAS also for some TSG's opener. Oh, MALYSZEWSKI with the PC! Oh. Basically saying straight up, okay, this is not gonna be another slow round. I'm gonna kick this off and we're gonna go into a battle. And if you can handle my pressure...
He kind of messed it up, but quite significantly.
Yeah, the high speed comes with also the bit of unfortunate possible misdrops. BRILATAS takes the first round of that. Another TKI start. MALYSZEWSKI tanks one line of garbage, so no PC this time. Oh, BRILATAS is actually going faster than against Ripley.
They were evenly matched.
MALYSZEWSKI a bit of misdrops, but nothing the T-spin double can't resolve.
MALYSZEWSKI is maintaining a back-to-back chain as well.
Back-to-back 7, both.
But has to break it.
Back-to-back 8-9, yes, MALYSZEWSKI is building it up, while BRILATAS was actually forced to break it. Both players are now forced to break it. We are going back to no back-to-back bonuses.
BRILATAS having to think about this very carefully and see where pieces have to go. And hopefully not take too long to get sent a lot of attack.
Not much happening. Okay, MALYSZEWSKI and bottom of the board. BRILATAS relatively low as well, but misdrops, and now they need to get through their own mistakes. Seems to be doing fine. Nobody in any real danger. And yeah. MALYSZEWSKI with the 6-3 stack on top of the bit of cheese not bit of cheese, the bit of garbage they received. And gonna down stack to it perfectly.
Kind of dangerous, but it was able to get down.
Sending a bit of clean, and that's gonna be a round for BRILATAS. Taking the lead 2-0. Oh, that's an unfortunate misdrop by BRILATAS. They had the PC there, if they didn't drop the eyepiece wrong. MALYSZEWSKI, meanwhile, going into the 6-3 just doesn't mess around with any complicated stuff. Just go for the real nice and tried. Oh, and those misdrops are just gonna end the round, and BRILATAS takes a 3-0 lead.
He could have tucked that J in, but then he misdropped the other J.
Unfortunately, trying to go a bit too fast for their liking. Alright. Once again, upstacking on their own board. BRILATAS trying to play a bit more defensively, finding... Ooh, that's an unfortunate misdrop. MALYSZEWSKI is back on the board with 3-1. Another beautiful back for TKI start. And BRILATAS goes for PC. Doesn't get a PC. MALYSZEWSKI with the TKI.
Seems like BRILATAS is doing some decent setups, but back-to-back chain does not last. Had to be cut short.
Yeah.
Ooh, that misdrop.
MALYSZEWSKI down stacks all the way to the bottom of their board, while BRILATAS handles their misdrops, trying to time around the attacks so that they don't get spiked out.
Pretty dangerous on BRILATAS.
The game. MALYSZEWSKI with a few misdrops. Oh, that's a really bad board for MALYSZEWSKI, and BRILATAS is just gonna take the round. That's even worse than doing a cheese race, because it's man-made, so you don't have the guarantee of having only one hole per line. MALYSZEWSKI tried to PCO, didn't get the PC, turns it instantly into T-spin. BRILATAS receiving a little bit of a garbage.
Might have done a 6-3, but then had to do something completely different.
Nice garbage for MALYSZEWSKI to keep the 6-3 going, but now they need to transfer the well.
BRILATAS now has a 6-3, now it's a 9-0.
Right, and yeah, BRILATAS is just gonna keep on trying to downstack a little bit. MALYSZEWSKI, well, not much happening in this round. Both players are really on their, really keeping in the safe spots.
Pace.
Nobody really
Keeping
going
pace
really
with
high.
one
Oh,
another.
MALYSZEWSKI spiking out. BRILATAS is actually going to around the
Oh, that was
top
not
third,
good.
and that's actually gonna top out. MALYSZEWSKI takes the second point and
Yeah,
tries to
because,
catch up to the
BRILATAS
lead.
smash dropped quite badly. I'm gonna look at
ECO by
replay,
both
how he
players.
did that. Oh, I think he tried, BRILATAS tried to skim, but then the board state was just bad.
MALYSZEWSKI just 19 spikes. Ooh, BRILATAS with a huge spike, sending MALYSZEWSKI from bottom of the board all the way to the top, but
Both
still alive,
breaking
still
their
checking
back-to-back
in.
chains.
And we are still going. MALYSZEWSKI with a bit of a misdrop on their board. Ooh, BRILATAS also with not really that good of a board state and a lot of cheese being sent, and MALYSZEWSKI straight up goes for the spike afterwards, and that's gonna be another
team
round.
misdrop. Seems like MALYSZEWSKI is actually gaining some initiative.
MALYSZEWSKI catching back up. They're gonna be able to. They might be able to get it back to the even this round. Or BRILATAS
that's
with a
not
really
good.
bad board state, and they don't have really pieces they need for downstack, and MALYSZEWSKI is gonna take it to 4-4.
If BRILATAS took the early lead, then MALYSZEWSKI's deciding to
PCO by
turn
both
up
players.
the
Both
heat.
players getting the PC.
Seemed like BRILATAS was trying to make the DT cannon. But, ooh, nice spike from
MALYSZEWSKI finds the
MALYSZEWSKI.
downstack.
Did miss
is
the
not
board state
bothered,
for
and
BRILATAS.
that's a lot of clean garbage for BRILATAS to send back. MALYSZEWSKI is just checking alone, like doing their own thing, keeping up to their own stack.
pressure.
They don't need to
And
use any
keeping
of
the
the
pressure
garbage sand. They don't need that
Oh,
garbage.
team
They
misdrop
can-
from MALYSZEWSKI.
Ooh, that's an unfortunate misdrop, but they are able to live that.
Another misdrop from
Another
MALYSZEWSKI.
misdrop. But no, that's too much. BRILATAS is gonna take the 5-4 lead. It's a really nice attempt by MALYSZEWSKI to downstack there.
Try to
Sadly, they didn't get there. Okay. Again, this round starting a bit slowly. Nobody really sending that any huge amounts of garbage.
MALYSZEWSKI seems to have supreme garbage, and BRILATAS is a bit of cheese on top he has to get rid of.
Oh, BRILATAS
I
also
misdrop.
misdrops IPs. That might be a round. Yes, MALYSZEWSKI takes a round and evens it up back 5-5.
It keeps the pressure on with 5-all now. Oh, Skuggle.
Yes.
Felt like they were gonna go for
They're both.
PC, but apparently not.
Okay. Oh, yeah. BRILATAS just waiting there to tank. MALYSZEWSKI upstacking.
What's
internet
okay?
issues?
That was some bit of lag from BRILATAS. BRILATAS somehow survives all that and has a clean well.
MALYSZEWSKI has a huge well ready, but they don't. Oh, the misdrops! They don't get the T-spins there. They had a nice
able
fractal
to
ready to
downstack?
send.
Could make
Oh,
out
that
of this.
mishold.
No!
Mishold and
went
BRILATAS
one
is gonna take the
off.
round.
He just moved that piece one over. That could have kept him in, but he just went.
PCO
Too
by
much.
MALYSZEWSKI gets the PC. But BRILATAS just straight up gonna counter spike right after and send the clean back.
Well, that was a
looks
misdrop
by
from
MALYSZEWSKI. BRILATAS trying to capitalize, sending a lot of attack, but MALYSZEWSKI just cancels it all.
Okay.
Gets a bit of
now he has to go a bit of cheese. Not anymore.
Nothing they can't get through. And now they just gonna try to stack their own attack and send it over. BRILATAS relatively high on their board. Now, not anymore, of course. Like before you say two words, the board state changes like 4 or 5 times.
Relatively neutral.
Yeah, but we are at the neutral state currently. MALYSZEWSKI, ooh, that was a nice spike, and BRILATAS doesn't have a downstay there, and it's gonna be 6-6. Even match.
This is going to be same second war, but at least it's not going to be as slow as BRILATAS versus Ripple.
Another round, MALYSZEWSKI gets through a bit of his own made cheese. BRILATAS again waiting, tanking, not using their own stack to attack, but using their opponent's attacks to get through. And
MALYSZEWSKI. 20 spike from MALYSZEWSKI. Put some pressure on BRILATAS to try to work on that. And clean well on BRILATAS. This could come in handy.
Oh, that's a huge spike. BRILATAS lives that. Oh, but the eye misdrop. Can MALYSZEWSKI send more attacks? He can, but oh yeah, BRILATAS doesn't have a downstay there anymore.
Yeah, that was an impressive 21 spike from MALYSZEWSKI.
We have 7-6 now. Alright, MALYSZEWSKI with the BC. BRILATAS with instantly
clean well for MALYSZEWSKI.
BRILATAS taking the PC and standing it off.
Oh, I misdrop from MALYSZEWSKI!
Oh, that was a huge spike by BRILATAS. Well, MALYSZEWSKI misdrops, and yeah, we're back to even with 7-7.
That eye misdrop from MALYSZEWSKI. He did 1-over again.
Alright. Around. MALYSZEWSKI trying to send BRILATAS into the uncomfortable, like, top of the board zone. BRILATAS just chucks along, says, I'm fine with that, and keeps going back. Ooh, MALYSZEWSKI spikes while BRILATAS is at the top of their board, but they still live. Nicely timed.
They decided to fractal.
Ooh, more spikes by MALYSZEWSKI. He's just trying to find the final blow, but BRILATAS just keeps downstacking, keeps timing it perfectly so that they don't die. And now they're back on the bottom of the board. MALYSZEWSKI, he has a lot of clean ready, but he needs to get through it first.
And yeah, they can't even capitalize on that.
That's gonna be another round for MALYSZEWSKI.
Boy, it seems rather tense for the both of them.
Alright. He's been double
We're
set up.
seeing that Zephy's rooting for MALYSZEWSKI as well.
I think that's. I think that's yeah, that's some Polish player from.
Yeah, they are from Poland.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
Hopefully,
yeah, to go back to the game. I lost the words.
Anyways,
both
that's
players
a bit of a
in
messy
stay.
board state from BRILATAS. They will be cleaning up that jagged board.
Yeah,
high up.
Down
He has to go down.
for the few lines they stacked. MALYSZEWSKI keeping up the pressure. Ooh, BRILATAS spikes though.
With a 21.
But MALYSZEWSKI still lives. Can he live that? Oh, he finds the downstack. Yes, he can. A small pause to think about.
Oh, team is dropping. Oh no!
Oh, and BRILATAS is gonna make the score back to even 8-8. Once again, reminder: both players needs to win. Anyone needs to win by 2 now. So if we're gonna keep the winning by 1 state, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit.
MALYSZEWSKI with a clean garbage from their opponent. BRILATAS stacks up their own attack. That's a 12. That's a spike. MALYSZEWSKI not really faced by it, but he will probably be faced by all the cheese he needs to get through now. Never mind, just goes through it like a knife.
Like it was nothing. It's a butter knife.
Yes. And we're back to being kind of even, but BRILATAS with the misdrops. Never mind, that might be a round. MALYSZEWSKI takes it. We are 9-8. More
Zephy's giving some
TKI.
motivational words for MALYSZEWSKI. We're seeing that on our screens.
See how this goes.
Well, that's pretty dangerous for
That's
MALYSZEWSKI.
really high
Still
on the
down.
board. Can MALYSZEWSKI downstack that? Looks like he can, but
Can.
and he definitely can with a beautiful spike. And while BRILATAS with misdrops are they're not gonna be able to respond to that. And MALYSZEWSKI at match point 10-8.
Zephy has their eyes wide open.
We'll see.
This is something to look forward to. Uh-oh, PC look
Okay, PC by both players.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
MALYSZEWSKI
ballsy
with
for
a
both of them.
nice upstack. But BRILATAS just waits for all the. Ooh, that's a lot of attack, a lot of cheese. Nice combo by MALYSZEWSKI. But BRILATAS is just gonna go through everything like it's nothing. MALYSZEWSKI still trying to cheese it up a little, trying to send the garbage that might catch BRILATAS off guard. Nice spike by MALYSZEWSKI. That's but once again, BRILATAS just says thank you and see you next time. But no, okay, wait, never mind. This is actually really close. BRILATAS downstacks it well, but MALYSZEWSKI also has some misdrops. Tries nice cleans it up with Tetris.
pretty easily. Ooh, this might
There's
be
some
it
and
for
that's gonna be
BRILATAS.
game. And MALYSZEWSKI advances to the losers quarters, semis,
No,
Semis.
loses semis.
loser semi.